Let's talk about the Pisces season, starting February 18th. And I want to start this video with something that astrologers are not going to talk about. The fact that Pisces can be a very lonely season. And I'll tell you why. Pisces is all about dreams. Not just the dreams that you're having when you're asleep at night, but the dreams you have for your ideal life. And when you have dreams for your ideal life, the things that you talk about, the things that you think about, the things that you imagine, they seem crazy to everybody else, which makes you very isolated. It makes you very lonely. It makes you feel as though you have no support, that you have no tribe, that nobody truly understands you and how you feel, which makes you feel lonely. And I'm preparing you with this at the start of the video instead of just giving you some fucking bullshit hairy fairy, oh, Pisces gonna manifest all your dreams. Like, fuck you. Like, I'm preparing you for the challenges so that you can enjoy the Pisces season because you're prepared for the difficulties that may come. Instead of the other astrologers who are just gonna fill up your head with bullshit, and then you're gonna come into the Pisces season thinking everything's gonna be hairy fairy, and then when it's not, then you're fucking pissed. You understand? And then you cry. Because that's what people do in Pisces season. They fucking cry. You know what I'm saying? Now, so if you come into the Pisces season and you're feeling lost because the ideal dream life that you imagine in your mind doesn't match the 3D physical manifestation of reality that you're currently experiencing or looking at, that's why you feel this level of feeling lost and feeling disconnected. But it doesn't mean that something is wrong. Replay this part of the video. It does not mean that something is wrong. The real world exists inside of you, in your imagination. God lives inside of you. The universe lives inside of you. Even when you look at every spiritual book in the fucking universe, it basically says some version of God created you in his image. We're not going to go into the him and her. I don't believe that God is a man with sandals in the fucking sky. I'm talking about the fact that the universe created you out of the universe. You understand what I'm saying? You are made out of the universe. You are made out of God. You are made out of spirit, out of soul. Everything in the entire universe that creates, you are made of that. Do you understand? So when you're having a visualization or imagining something inside of your internal realm, that is a real experience that you're manifesting and creating on the 4D. And then you keep on staying with that vision because you have belief and faith, which is Pisces energy, and then over time it manifests and materializes in the physical if you stick to that same energy and do not doubt yourself and do not talk against yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? And you don't talk to your family who think they're doing you a favor by making you doubt yourself. It's always confusing to me, but family is the energy of Cancer. Cancer is the energy of safety and comfort. It's the energy of wrapping up your baby in a nice little cotton ball so they don't get hurt. They don't want you to do anything dangerous, anything risky. Guess what? Manifesting your dreams is dangerous and risky. You know what I'm saying? So if you listen to your family, if you tell your dreams to your family, they're going to fuck them up because that's what family do. Their purpose is to wrap you up in a cotton ball and make sure you don't do anything with any kind of risk. That's the energy of Cancer and family. So if you tell your dreams to your family and then they start planting seeds of doubt in you, and then you come back to me and say, my family is mean, then fuck you. I just told you on this video. I just told you don't do that. So don't go and do that and then come back on this video and comment. In fact, come back and comment because I like engagement and algorithms. But I'm going to tell you I told you so. I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do about it other than not comment and you know what I'm saying? Anyway, link in the description to buy some shit. Whatever I'm going to put there. I don't even know. Anyway, who cares about that? Listen to what I'm telling you. The Pisces season is going to make you feel lonely because you have to go into your inner world to create and manifest the dream reality that you desire to live. The external world is going to provide you with some resistance to what you're dreaming and manifesting. The external world is the past. It's the old reality. It's made up of your past thoughts, feelings, behaviors, and traits. It's not the future. The future is what you're creating in your imagination. Now listen to what I'm saying. The Pisces season is when the sun moves into Pisces. The sun represents your passion and the person that you are desiring to become, which means the person that you are desiring to become is very ethereal, immaterial, spiritual, and mystical. You know what I'm saying? It's in your imagination right now. The person you're desiring to become exists in your imagination during the Pisces season. So you have to focus on the person you imagine yourself to be instead of the person that your family, your friends, your colleagues, and the fucking dicks that exist in physical reality are telling you that you are. Do not listen to them. If you have to isolate yourself, then just do it. Do you get what I'm saying? If you have to be in your hermit mode, then just fucking do it. Because people are fucking dumb and doubtful and fearful and negative. And you may think, well, you're being negative on this video. No, I'm not. I'm preparing you for the challenges that I know you're going to face during the Pisces season. If you see this as negative, then what the fuck ever. I'm protecting you. Do you get what I'm saying? This is what is called protect. And me, I say, well, you just said the family are going to protect you in negativity too. You get what I'm saying? I understand the fucking contradictory energies here. You know what I'm saying? This is not me telling you to not take a risk. That's the difference. When you tell your family your dreams, they're going to say, you're fucking, no, don't do that. Not a good idea. I'm telling you to take the fucking risk, but here's what challenges you're going to experience along that path. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? So you're prepared so that when you see them, you don't doubt yourself and think you're doing something wrong. That's the difference. Do you get what I'm saying? Because the biggest pitfall in Pisces season is self-doubt. You can just end the video there. I'm not going to because I got more shit to say. But the biggest pitfall of the Pisces season is self-doubt. Period. So if you can find yourself a way to avoid doubting yourself by any means necessary, you will generally have a successful Pisces season. Which means don't talk to your family because about your dreams, because your family are gonna fucking plant seeds of doubt in you. Just do not do it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do it and take the risk, then, you know what I'm saying, have at it. But I'm telling you, do not tell your dreams to your family. They're going to make you doubt yourself because that's their job. Their job is to make you do things that are safe and not risky, and manifesting your dreams is risky. Period. Now, the sun moves into Pisces season and creates a Pisces season. So it's going to be the person that you imagine yourself to become and transform into. Transform because the sun is also in a trine with the moon in Scorpio. It's not now, but it will be when the Pisces season comes in, when you watch, whatever. So the sun is in a trine. I don't want to use fucking astrology words. The sun is in a fucking connection with the moon in Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? They're homies. They're chilling together, you know what I'm saying? They're in a fucking harmonious connection. But the moon does not like being in Scorpio. Why? Because Scorpio is about transformation and the moon is about feeling comfortable. And transformation does not fucking feel comfortable. You understand? That's why it doesn't like being there. Point blank period. Some astrologer going to tell you, well, it's because it's in detriment and opposite. Who gives a fuck? How does it feel in real life? You get what I'm saying? It feels fucking uncomfortable. That's how it feels in real life. You know what I'm saying? In a nutshell. Now, listen to what I'm saying. I got more shit to say. Now, the moon, making sure you fucking don't click off this video. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying. The moon in Scorpio feels uncomfortable because transformation feels uncomfortable, which means you may be moving home right now. Do you get what I'm saying? Or thinking about moving home. Now, how is that going to feel? Well, it's going to feel uncertain and insecure because you're used to your home. You may be just getting kicked out of your fucking home because who says it's going to happen in a way that you desire? You may not be able to pay your rent. You're too broke to live in the home that you do live in, so you have to move home right now. Or you're getting evicted, or you're getting kicked out, or you had a breakup with your partner and now you're getting tossed out of your home because fucking the partner, your partner paid the rent. It doesn't matter how it looks on the physical. This is what I'm trying to show you. If the universe wants you to move home, there's infinite ways of how the universe can get you to move home. I was just thinking of how one way that the universe got me to move home before. I'm not going to say it on camera because last time I said it, something very bad happened. I understand the manifestation powers of my words. But long story short, there's many different ways of how the universe can get you to move home. Flipping, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna fucking risk it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna risk it. Last time, for me, the universe got me to move home with a fire. The other time it got me to move home by getting raided by military police with guns the size of your fucking leg or bigger, because most of the people watching this are women, so women are usually short. So it's my leg, you know what I'm saying? Tall people. It was a big ass gun, you know what I'm saying? And 8 of them, you know what I'm saying? 8 people with 8 ass guns. Like, there's many different ways that the universe can get you to move home, but it doesn't matter about the physical way that it happens or the manifestation way that it happens. It does not matter. You know what I'm saying? What matters is the universe is getting you to move. The universe is pushing you towards transformation. Usually because your guides have been telling you to move for time, but you're ignorant. You're being ignorant and not listening, so the universe has to fucking do something drastic to get you out and just kicks you out. Or fucking invents a spider that's bigger than your fucking head and then fucking bites you when you're asleep and then you feel scared to sleep in your house and then you leave. Whatever the case may be, transformation has to happen. So it makes you feel internally uncomfortable. Whether that is internally in your home, whether that is internally in your emotions. It's basically saying get the fuck out and transform your fucking life, like I've been telling you. Do you get what I'm saying? Now here's another thing. Moon in Scorpio, there might be a feeling towards I'm on YouTube, I'm not on other platforms, towards going to sleep and not waking up again. You know what I'm saying? You may potentially have those feelings. Do not worry, that is not a feeling of actually going to sleep and not waking up again. It's a feeling that you want to transform your life. It's another way of the universe telling you internally to transform your life because you're becoming stagnant. That's what it's telling you. Do you get what I'm saying? It's going to make transformation uncomfortable, but it's going to be also easier to do during the Pisces season. You're going to find it easier to just let go and release during this time. Hopefully, a family member or somebody you love and care about does not confuse the energy of wanting to go asleep and not wake up again and actually do that, but they realize it's a transformation. That's why I'm telling it to you, so you can tell it to them or share the video or whatever you need to do. Now, the sun is also square Uranus, which means that you have to make some sudden changes to the person that you're desiring to be, and you have to focus on upgrading and evolving. That could be in the terms of your finances because it's in Taurus. Taurus is about security and stability and value. We equate value in this world with money. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Let's not complicate shit. Value is money. Okay, yeah, there's many different ways of what we consider as value. I get that. But a big one is money, okay? So we're going to learn how to change the way that we make money and make it in a way that gives us a greater level of freedom and authenticity. Now, I'm going to give you a personal story because I feel like doing that. There's many ways where I've been thinking about, I want to change the way that I make money because sometimes astrology pisses me off, and I'll tell you why. I don't know if I know all the reasons, but like I love astrology, but it pisses me off at the same time because I look at this niche in this industry, and maybe this happens in all industries and niches in social media, because everybody panders and caters to the fucking algorithm, and the algorithm is really people. I need to remind myself of that. And everybody's doing the same fucking shit. And when you're an astrologer, you actually can see behind the magic trick. It's like a magician seeing another magician pulling a rabbit out the hat. The magician knows that magician is not actually pulling a rabbit out the hat. You understand what I'm saying? So I can see behind the fucking algorithm of what these other astrologers are doing. And it's annoying because it's all fucking staged and fucking formulaic. Do you get what I'm saying? So I want to fucking be able to do astrology in the way that I want to do astrology. In the way that feels authentic, unique, and spontaneous to me. This is why I sit down, I put my phone on this fucking tripod thingy that it's on right now, I plug in the microphone so you can hear me, and then I just fucking rant and get mad. I don't know why people like, but sometimes rage helps me to unleash my passion. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you can feel my energy, and then you actually listen to what the fuck I'm saying. But sometimes if I'm calm on my videos, people are like, oh my God, he's sad. He's depressed. Are you okay, Hamidi? Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. I'm just calm. I'm saying people think I don't know what people think. People think what I think they think. Anyway, let's move on. So with the Sun square Uranus, it's about change. It's about a sudden change in your identity. So people may see a sudden flip in you. And what does that mean? Like, you know, when you go to your friends and you're like, you've changed. Of course I've changed, motherfucker. I'm upgrading. What the fuck you think this is? I think I'm gonna just stay here and be the same motherfucker forever just to make you feel comfortable. Fuck you. You get what I'm saying? I'm upgrading, I'm leveling up, motherfucker. Instead, the fuck's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Do that shit yourself. Look into your imagination and change your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? God, create something different. Be unique. You know what I'm saying? If you've got no creativity, Jesus. So we're going to tap into our creativity during this Pisces season. And look, there's lots of things happening. During the Pisces season, Mars is going to go direct. What does that mean? It means the retrograde of Mars is over. It means it's going to stop moving backwards and start moving forwards. It means Mars is going to start moving forwards with a greater level of pace. So what does that mean? Well, Mars is a planet of action. It's also a planet of conflict. So there may be some internal conflict that's been bugging you, or internal conflict that's happening within your family or home that you're now moving on from. Now, moving on from it may mean that it also comes to the surface, so some emotions that you've been repressing and suppressing, that you now let them out with a greater level of assertiveness, directness, or sometimes even aggressiveness. Because you've been repressing these emotions, you're like, yo, you fucking let Uncle Timmy tiddle with me when I was younger, now fuck you. You get what I'm saying? I don't mean to make light of fucking things that actually may have happened, but it's a YouTube video. I need to keep your fucking attention. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, and sometimes I'm just ranting and letting things out, but it's real. I don't let anything out when I'm speaking about astrology that's not actually happening or connected to the energy and connected to the chart. So whether I make light of it or not, just, you know what I'm saying, take it for what it is. So Mars energy moving direct in Cancer, it brings forth an outlet for internal suppressed emotions and conflict and tension that's happening internally for you to have an outlet for that. But it's also the dreams and the ideal life that you've been suppressing and holding in, and it gives an outlet for that, for you to take action upon that as well. And yes, at first you're going to feel lost, you're going to feel confused, and you're going to feel like there's no clear pathway for that. Well, guess what? You're fucking lying to yourself, because the clear pathway is in your mind, in your imagination. The only thing that you're actually saying when you don't see a clear path is that you don't see a clear path physically. Because the 3D world is contradicting with the imagination and the ideal life that you're creating internally. Because your intuition is giving you a clear next step. It might not give you the clear next 100 steps in order and in sequence, but it's giving you the clear next step. The only thing that's stopping you is self-doubt, which I told you is the biggest obstacle in the Pisces season anyway. So again, if you can overcome self-doubt, then you can move past anything in the Pisces season. Mercury is going to square Jupiter during this season, which means that you're going to have to confront your fears and challenges of speaking out what it is that you truly want to manifest, or thinking in a more abundant way about the dream life that you're trying to manifest. Even though I just said Mercury square Jupiter is going to be speaking out what you dream to manifest, do not speak it directly to your family. I'm just going to keep on telling you, if you want to do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm warning you. I'm warning you. Do not waste this season. Do not fucking waste it thinking about sucking some self-doubt and then speaking to your friends about how your family don't believe in you and blah, 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 blah. I told you in this video. You get what I'm saying? If you want to do it, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people can't be helped. You know what I'm saying? What did it say? You can't fix stupid. You know what I'm saying? I told you, like, do not do it. Okay? I told you several times now. The sun is going to square Jupiter. The sun squaring Jupiter gives us a lot more ambition, and that's going to give us the, well, I was going to say it gives us the confidence, but it presents to you the challenge that you're able to take up that challenge or not take up that challenge. You get what I'm saying? You can crumble and cower away if you desire, but you're going to find that during this season that you get a great opportunity to take a leap of faith. You get what I'm saying? Do you believe in yourself or do you not? That's what you're going to be confronted with. Sun conjunct Saturn during this time. That's going to be a time where you're confronted with fear, and you have the choice to either commit to your dreams with discipline and lock in, or you have the ability to flipping run away. Venus is gonna go retrograde. Now it's time to reflect on what it is that you truly fucking value and realize that all that shines all that glitters is not gold. Is that the fucking saying? You get the gist. You get what I'm saying? All that glitters ain't gold. You're going to be able to start reflecting on your values and reflecting on what it is that you truly want. Relationships may take a little bit of a slow down right now. We might need to take a slower pace. But it's also an energy where we get to zoom in on our relationships during this time, because anytime a planet goes retrograde, it zooms in. It comes closer to the Earth, which means we zoom in on the energy and we begin to start focusing on it. Now, it's your choice on what you want to focus on in that relationship. Let me say that again. It's your choice. So if you want to focus on your relationships and start focusing on all the negatives in your relationship, then you can focus on all the negatives and start reflecting and start pissing yourself off. You can also zoom in on all of the beautiful things in your relationship. Who the fuck said that retrograde is a time when we have to start zooming in and focusing on things that we don't like and focusing on things that piss us off? How about we focusing on using Venus in... Yeah, but Venus in Aries is in detriment to me, says the fucking astrologer or the student at the front of the class putting your hands up to... I like the students at the front of the class. I'm just being mean and teasing you. But... you get what I'm saying? Like, yes, there can be some things that are frustrating us in the relationship, but what we realize is that Aries is independence, Aries is the energy of one, and Venus is the energy of cooperation and unity. So why don't we zoom in on this relationship and realize that maybe this is the time for us to come together as one, to come together and fight for the same mission, because we realize that maybe we can't do this alone. Or maybe it's going to be a lot more difficult for us to do it alone. And our Aries ego is being too fucking forceful and saying, well, no, I want to do it alone so I can stand on a podium at the end of my life and tell everybody that I did it all by myself. Guess what? That's just ego. Nobody gives a fuck whether you did it by yourself. And if you say that you did it by yourself, nobody believes you anyway. This is the energy of Pisces anyway. Like, so just to flip and take away that ego trip from you, especially all of you who have got lots of Aries placements and are just imagining in your mind and dreaming, yes, one day I'm going to, and maybe I'm shitting on your dreams right now, I don't know, but one day I'm going to be able to stand on a podium and tell everybody I did it by myself. Great. You know what I'm saying? But a large amount of people are not going to believe you anyway. Guess what? Why don't you just do it as a team and then step on the podium and just lie at the end and then just say you did it by yourself? That's what loads of people do on social media anyway. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. We got people with fucking a silver spoon in their mouth, trust fund babies, fucking Silicon Valley funded businesses that stand up on a podium and say they did it all by themselves, with a fucking toothpick and ramen noodles in their university fucking dormitorium. Like, who the fuck are we kidding here? You don't need to fucking do it by yourself to tell people you do it by yourself. Just lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, like, the fuck. I'm done.